Autumn, there's that invoice. Oh, watch out, gossipy parents about. Morning, Marjorie, I just wanted to drop off the permission slip for the photos for you. Oh, thank you very much, Susan. That'll be off then. Marjorie, I'll be right back. I need to go pee. Again? That's like your 5th way this morning. You're counting my bathroom breaks? No. She's going to shoot laser beams out of those eyes one day. Autumn? Yes. How is everything with you? I mean, is everything okay with you? You look very well lately. You're practically glowing. What in God's name are you talking about? I overheard Marjorie say that you've been peeing a lot, and I know what that means. Pray tell, what does it mean? I think it means... No? What it means is that I've got far too addicted to the bubblegum flavour on my air-up bottle, and I am now peeing like a racehorse. Oh! Oh my goodness, I see. So if you excuse me, I need to go and wee for the umpteenth time today because I can't put this down. Of course, of course. She's rather terrifying. Evening. Good evening. Barry, your mummy's here. What's that on his face? Oh, that looks like a tiny bit of mud on his face. We were out in the garden most of the afternoon because the kids love playing in the rain and jumping in the puddles with their wellies on. I see, so do they just walk around with dirty faces? Oh, goodness, no. If they're excessively dirty, we'll always take them to the bathroom and give them a proper wash. I can see that he's just got a tiny little bit of mud on his cheek. Yes, he does. Do you know, whenever I collect my own children and they're a little bit messy, I know that means they've had a good day. When you collect your own children? Yeah, my children both used to come to the nursery. They're up in school now, but I knew that whenever I walked into the room and they had messy clothes or a messy face, it meant they'd had a great day. I see. Well, I just need to go and talk to Marjorie about something. Is it okay if I leave Barry here for a moment, just while I quickly go and chat to her? Yeah, of course. Great. Carly, I'm probably going to be called to the office in about 5-10 minutes. Excuse me, Marjorie? Yeah? I'd like Barry to be reassigned a new key person, please. Reassigned? You don't want Charlotte to be his key person anymore? No, I just mentioned the fact that I wasn't happy that Barry had mud on his face, and rather than just apologise to me, she started banging on about how it meant he'd had a great day. Even started talking about her own children. Okay. So it basically just meant she was disregarding my complaint, okay? Especially when she started comparing to her own children. I don't think it's a good fit anymore, okay? I think Barry needs someone who believes what I believe. Okay, I mean, Charlotte's been his key worker for years, so that's probably going to really upset her, but, you know, if that's what you want and that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. It is how I feel, okay? I just don't really care for her attitude. Very well. You do understand this doesn't mean the two of them aren't going to have any interaction, right? They're literally still in the same room. That's fine. I would just prefer a key person who's more attuned to how I feel. Okie dokie. Well, I'll just call her in and we'll let her know.
A few moments later.
Hi, Marjorie. Hello. Hello. All right, my love. Look, Barry's mum here has requested that Barry have a new key person. And I know this is not a personal attack on you, okay? And I know he adores you and you adore him. But Barry's mum feels like the chemistry just isn't right and your views don't really align. So I'll be assigning Barry to Saoirse from now on, all right? Okay. She didn't even care. I guess not. Well, there you go. Everyone's happy. I'm not happy. Oh, Sandra, let's be honest. You haven't been happy a single day since Barry started here, okay? You've got your own separate complaints folder because you made that many. Morning. Morning, Summer. I just met your new receptionist. What do you think of her? I don't like her at all. Oh. She's so rude. She said my vocal cords sound like they've been barbecued. Anyway, I'll have to make my complaint to you instead because I don't want to talk to her anymore.
Complaint?
Yeah, about Kirsty's mum.
Oh, what's happened with Kirsty's mum?
She's sat outside on the bench, breastfeeding.
Okay. Sorry, what's the complaint?
That is the complaint. I was walking Latrine into nursery and she's just sat there breastfeeding.
Okay, well, baby must have been hungry then.
Okay, so why not take baby home and feed it?
Oh, well, they live a good, 15-minute walk away. I can't even imagine how stressful that would have been if she'd had to walk home first and listen to baby crying that whole way.
Well, then she should find a more discreet spot to do it, okay? Honestly, I don't want to see that.
Well, you don't have to see that.
I do, when she sat right outside the nursery doing it as I'm walking in.
Yeah, but Summer, you don't have to look.
It's literally right there. What else am I supposed to look at?
Literally anything else. The building, the road, the car park, the sky, the bushes. Anywhere else but the mother feeding her child.
Well, it's kind of hard to look at anything else with that going on.
Look, if Kirsty's mum is sat there feeding her hungry baby, minding her own business, I would implore you to do the same.
I was minding my own business, okay, until it was shoved in my face.
It wasn't shoved in your face, Summer. The bench is a good 10 feet away from the front door, which meant you had to have been actively looking, which is something I don't understand because why are you going out of your way to see what's going on when you know it's going to offend you?
I didn't go out of my way to see it, okay? It was just there. Either way, she needs to not do it, okay? It's disgusting.
Disgusting? Summer, didn't you breastfeed Latrine?
Yeah, but I did it discreetly, okay? If Latrine needed feeding, I took myself off to the toilet.
Would you expect Latrine to eat his lunch in the toilets now?
Obviously not. That's completely unsanitary.
Exactly, and I'm sorry you felt like you had to do that. I mean, I don't know if it was one person in particular or just society in general because it's so stigmatised, but you should never have had to have gone to the toilet somewhere. You should have been able to do exactly what Kirsty's mum's doing. Just sit down and feed your baby when they're hungry.
I didn't have to go to the toilet.
I'm about to go on lunch, but I'm just dropping this in here because it's got alcohol in it. It's a present from one of the parents. All right, my love. Oh, and thank you for letting me borrow your card. It was absolutely freezing. Oh, it's okay. Mia gave me her jacket. Oh, while I've got you. Yeah. What is a Christmas tradition that you do with your family? Oh, well, we actually have a really nice one. Tell me. So every Christmas Eve, we put on Christmas music and we all sit down together and we decorate our gingerbread houses. Oh, how lovely. It's honestly so much fun. In fact, I need to buy it for... Oh. What? I just realised I don't have the girls this year for Christmas Eve. They're with their dad. It didn't even occur to me that'll be the first year we haven't done it for years. You could make it something that you do on a different day. Right, of course, yeah, I'll just change it to a different day. It's no big deal. Autumn, brighten us all up. What's a Christmas tradition you've got? Well, since we were babies, my father's always hosted a Christmas party every year for all of our friends and family. Oh, see, that's lovely. Mm-hmm. And for the entire evening, Reese and I would bet money over which women we thought our father was having an affair with. That weren't really as festive as I thought it was going to be. Well, then why don't you tell us one of your festive traditions? Oh, well, I've got a really good one. So, me and my dad, when we were really, really young, we used to halve the tree and we'd have a competition as to who could decorate theirs the best. It just became who could get most on the tree. You couldn't even see it by the time we were done. Oh, that's really lovely. It really was. And why did that stop? My dad died. Oh. Yeah, after that, it was... I weren't allowed to actually touch the tree because it had to be one of those white trees with 3 baubles on it. So, yeah, that tradition ended very quickly. Sorry, Marjorie. Janice! What? What is a Christmas tradition that you've got that might brighten all of our spirits? I like to light a candle and dance on my late husband's grave every year. Yeah, but he only died last year. I mean, it's not really a tradition if you only done it once, right? Oh, I enjoy doing it that much. I'm going to be doing it every year.
Good morning, Charlotte.
Morning, Bob. Is Abigail ready for her first day with us?
Yes, I think she's very excited. She did so well in her settling in sessions.
She did. Of course, we're still trying to figure out our nap times, though.
Oh, yes, that's just reminded me. She had a horrendous night's sleep last night, so she'll probably need a morning nap very, very early on, but then you run the risk of her falling asleep in the afternoon. So if you could just try and keep her awake this afternoon, that'd be great.
Sure, of course. We'll keep her entertained and alert and just as active as possible until you collect her.
Wonderful. I'll see you later, Charlotte.
Bye, Bob. Right, Saoirse, Abigail's dad should be here in about an hour, so I'm going to take her to soft play so she doesn't fall asleep. Oh my god, I literally took my eye off her for a minute. Oh, she's curled up in the book corner. She must have been exhausted. Honestly, I was literally just sat with her. Okay? I went to go and get the tablet so I can get a photo of her to show how well she'd settled in her first day. Oh god, and her dad specifically asked for us to try and stop her from doing that.
I'm sure it'll be fine, when you explain it to him.
I guess, but I was hoping for that kind of conversation to come a few months down the line, even a few weeks, but on her first day, it doesn't look very good.
Well, maybe we can just...
Saoirse, we're not allowed to wake them if they fall asleep.
Who's trying to wake anybody up?
Saoirse, the volume.
Wait a minute, I'm her key worker. I'm going to have to do handover. Oh my god, this is going to look so bad on her first day.
Maybe we can, ring Dad and just let him know what happened?
I'd rather delay his disappointment. Maybe she wakes up before he gets here. We don't even need to record it,
No, we are not lying to Dad on her very first day here.
Smart. Save the lies for further down the road.
No lies, full stop. Okay, we're just going to have to bite the bullet and tell him.
Great. Off to a flying start with the new parent.
Right, Saoirse, Abigail's dad's here.
Great. Can't wait to get this earful from him. On day one as well.
What's one more parent that's always angry at us?
Hi, Bob. Hi, so sure, I just saw in the app that it said Abigail has just finished a 45-minute nap. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. We were sat in the book corner playing tea party. I went to go and get the tablet so I can get a photo, and by the time I came back, she was asleep. I'm so sorry.
Oh, poor thing, Chelsea needed it. Never mind. Never mind? If a child needs sleep, they need sleep. You can't be angry at that. Wait, you can't be angry at that? Of course not. You'd be angry at that. Right, Abigail, let's go, sweetheart. See you later. Bye.
We have a parent who's understanding?
Do you think we've just gotten so used to dealing with, awful parents?
Well, when you think about it, we do deal a lot with, the Geraldines and the Mandys.
And for a while, we had to deal with Summer as a parent here.
I heard that.
You're meant to.
So I hope you have a lovely holiday, and we'll see you 2 weeks on Monday. See you then. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh my goodness, 3 p.m. always seems to be the hottest part of the day. Hello. Oh, hello.
You look very surprised to see me.
Oh no, I wasn't expecting to see Jenny until Monday. Is everything alright if you come back in to get something for the weekend? No, I'm just dropping Jenny off.
Your what?
Well, we got back from holiday this morning, and honestly, the weather here is better than it was away, so hubby and I just want to spend a few hours in the sun, so drop her off now and collect her this evening.
Oh, so Jenny's staying for tea?
Yeah, then I'll be back by 6 to collect her.
Oh, okay,
I'm so sorry, I wish you'd let us know.
Why would I have to let you know? I pay for Fridays, you know that.
Because you told us you weren't coming in today, so obviously Jenny's not been added to any of the food numbers.
Oh, well, you can add her now, can't you?
Also, we might now have a few issues with our early shift being able to leave on time.
How does Jenny coming in affect staff leaving?
Well, Jenny's now in ratio, which will mean that staff member that was going to leave at 4:45 now can't.
Well, how is that any different from any other day when Jenny's in?
Well, we weren't expecting Jenny to come in at 3 p.m. today. We weren't expecting her to come in at all. We weren't expecting to see Jenny till Monday.
Okay, well, I pay for today so I can bring her in today.
Oh, and I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, a phone call would be really appreciated to make sure that we're adequately prepared.
It's one more tiny meal. I think you'll be fine. Right, we're going to come back and get her at 6. We're going to be across the road at the Crown.
Maybe you might need the megaphone later.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Angelina, oh my God, look at you go. Ain't she great? Right, why don't you show your teacher how you can walk all the way through the breakfast table by yourself? That's it. Oh my God, honestly, I am so proud of her. You must be too. God, my heart is bursting, and right before her 4th birthday as well. It's just incredible. I know, and just look at her face. You can see she's proud of herself too. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been trying to teach her that, you know, her disability doesn't have to hold her back. You know, she can do exactly the same as all the other children. I mean, obviously, she will do it later, but she'll get there, and I want her to have that belief in herself. Ah, that's great. And, you know, we're constantly reinforcing that here as well. You know, we're always letting her know that there's nothing she can't do. That's great. I mean, obviously, she does fall quite a lot and gets lots of bumps and scrapes, but I guess that's all part and parcel of it. Of course, you know, they're so resilient at that age as well. They're always going to be covered in like bruises and bumps and scrapes and whatnot. So it's absolutely fine if it's all part of it. Right, well, I'll be back to collect her this evening, and Daddy loves you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Right, Angelina, should we change your nappy? And what's that? Autumn. Yes, Sosha. Angelina just said something to me in the bathroom, and I really need to report it to you. What did she say? So she was on the changing table, and then when I took her nappy down, she said, "Can you give me special kisses like my daddy does during nappy time?" She said it exactly like that, verbatim. Yeah, I didn't ask, I didn't probe, I didn't lead. She just literally just said that, and I didn't ask any more questions. I've just come to report it to you. You did the right thing. I'll take it from here. Thanks. I feel really awful about this. Unfortunately, it's part of the job. Right. Right.
A short while later.
Morning. Morning, Angelina. Angelina, why don't you try Sosha? How great your walking's got. That's it. Oh. I'm so sorry. Sosha, stop. No, really I am. You have got nothing to apologise for, okay? Like, I can totally understand how what Angelina said could be perceived. It couldn't be taken any other way. Right, well, they told us all about what it actually meant. Yeah, so, because obviously she's always falling down because of her disability, I put her in leggings and trousers to make sure it protects her legs as best as possible, but the only time I actually get to check her legs is really during nappy time, and that's where I see all the cuts and bruises, and I do the "Daddy give you a special kiss" to make them better. Yeah. Right. I heard the social services. Morning. Good morning, Abigail. How are we today? We're good, thank you. Just to let you know, Abigail won't be in next Friday. No problem at all. I'll let Chef know so she can adjust the numbers, and I'll also let the office know as well. Perfect, thank you. Are we doing anything nice? We are travelling up to Manchester, where Abigail is going to be singing at an event. Oh, really? What kind of event? It's an under-16s talent show. I know, Abigail, why don't you show Winter your singing? Right now? Yes, go on, Abigail.
We wanna lift you up, we all in this together. Let your feet go numb, you feel it all night. If it's not enough, crank it up higher. If you worked up, live life, don't wait for the invite, and we'll break the night.
Well done, darling. Go sit down for breakfast. Jolly good, Abigail. Jolly good. Isn't she just fantastic? Fantastic. Honestly, wonderful. Is that the song she'll be singing? Yes, it is. She's been practicing that song non-stop. You can tell, the voice of an angel. I know. Do you know, I think she has a chance of winning this competition. There are not many other people competing against her, are there? Oh, heavens no, there's over 100 people competing. 100 people competing? Yeah. Well, if there's that many people competing, I mean, I imagine the audience is going to be quite large. Thousands, apparently. They've booked out an entire arena for this.
Thousands?
And they're live streaming the whole thing, so they're expecting upwards of about 20,000 people to be watching.
20,000 people are going to watch that?
Yep, honestly, we are so excited.
Is Abigail aware of the sheer scale of how many people are going to be watching her?
No, she has no idea. I didn't want to frighten her.
And you are aware people on the internet can be rather cruel, especially as they're hiding behind a screen.
I know, but nobody's going to say anything mean about her.
Is this your first day using the internet?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, as a parent, it's your job to protect